Hey guys, Ray from Love You RV and Boat. So I have part one of a two-part video series to wrap up our boating season. This is the tail end of call it our fall boating. We left the marina at Lund about a week or so ago, September, I think 28th, something like that. We had stayed there for a few days to ride out quite a storm that came through, lots of rain and wind. So in this video, I'm going to have some kind of sights and sounds and views as we make our way back into Desolation Sound and anchor at a few places. So we came out of Lund and right away we saw a pod of dolphins. That was pretty cool. And we came around here and into Desolation Sound. We were going to anchor in here. I think it's Tenitos Bay. We kind of, on the way in, we saw a bunch of seals on a rock there and got some footage of that. But we went in and explored around there, and a lot of the places were quite deep, and you had to stern tie, and we didn't really like that the wind was kind of coming in on us, so we panned that idea, went around and back to Prideaux Haven, which we had been to before, anchored there, and that was great. This is a very busy anchorage in the summer, but now that it's fall, there was only a couple other boats. One morning, there was 5 grand banks. I guess they were all together and they left. It was kind of a really pretty scene. We also took the dinghy around, and I'll give you some views from the dinghy. Kind of went through Laura Cove here and got a look at the views. And then the next day we got up and we steamed along through what they call Homfray Channel along here. So there's some footage of us going through there. Really pretty day. The clouds were just starting to clear on the mountaintop. Sun was coming out. So we went through Humphrey Channel and got up into here. And this is actually Toba Inlet. We had tried to go up there a couple weeks ago and it was really smoky. We didn't go up this time, but I gave you a view of why it's so beautiful up there. It's a really deep water fjord along the BC coast. And then after that, we finish up this video. We come into here, back to Walsh Cove Marine Park. We've actually been here for about 5 days. Celebrated my 60th birthday here. We've done some fishing. We've basically been the only boat in this cove. There was 1 or 2 sailboats came and went, but other than that, for days now, we've been the only boat. So it's a really cool spot. Really enjoyed ourselves. So that'll be in part 2. So let's get to part 1. Oh, we left the dock, back out, and we're greeted by our friends, white-sided dolphins. Nice. There they are. Sun's come out, but we're headed back into Desolation Sound. Still a little cloudy in there, but it's supposed to clear up over the next few days. As long as that wind's gone, I'm okay. Thankfully, my work on the fly bridge, resealing all around the benches and stuff, has stopped this leak here. That was the worst leak in the boat. Dripping down the wall. Came through the roof and dripped down the wall and end up down behind underneath. So that's all stopped now. I guess next spring I'll take that area apart and clean out all the rot, kind of repair it. But we've only got a couple weeks of boating left, so, and then it'll go under a cover for the winter on land. I think these are called surf scoters. Really cool little seabird. They have a really fat beak, orangey tip. We saw them last time we came through this area on the way to Desolation Sound. Really cool bird. There they go. So almost there, just approaching our anchorage, and we spotted some seals hanging on the rocks. So we're just going to get over there and maybe get a few pictures. Have to be very, very quiet. Well, we tried to anchor yesterday in Tenedos, but we couldn't quite find a good place. There's a lot of very deep waters there, and we didn't feel like stern tying in case the wind came up, so we headed back to Prideaux Haven and anchored here last night. Kind of was raining all night, and this morning you can see the other boats here. Looks like maybe a club or something, because they're all very identical almost. They're all Grand Banks, I believe. They're all getting ready to leave this morning. Rain has just quit and the sun came out. That's a pretty cool scene. Beautiful boats. I think they're all from the US. Saw on the back of one of them was from Bellingham, Washington. So we're back in Desolation Sound, just overnight in Prideaux Haven. It was a bit rainy, so we decided to stay today. Now we're just out in the dinghy going around the little nooks and crannies. So to give you a 360 of the scene here as it's clearing up. So quiet. Over this way is Laura Cove. It's another little anchorage in the area. No boats in it. The anchorage we're in had a bunch of Grand Banks, really pretty Grand Banks. And they all seem to be roughly the same, so there must have been some sort of club or something that was on a trip, because they all left at the same time, about 5 of them. Now there's just us and about a 50-foot Silverton yacht, I think. Anyway, it's super calm. The difference from a few days ago when we were in Lund with the 50-knot wind and the big waves, rain. It's supposed to get better the next few days and even clear up more, get more sunshine. September 28th today. 2 more days to Ray's birthday. Gonna be the big 6-0. Gonna have some fancy drinks. I got some Jamaican rum, prime rib to cook. Should be a good time. We're gonna go up where you're looking now, Homfray Channel. We're hoping to go up that channel tomorrow. Get a look at it with the clouds clearing. Check out an anchorage up there called Atwood Bay that someone told me about. And maybe end up in Walsh Cove, we don't know. Looking to do some fishing on my birthday. Stay tuned. Anne's here too.
Hi.
Yeah, he's photographing. I'm the captain of the dinghy. That's pretty cool pattern up on that rock there. So we're starting to make our way up Humphrey Channel. Just spectacular scenery here as the morning cloud starts to clear. Supposed to clear up later today and get sunny, but it sure is cool as it's clearing. Water's as calm as can be. That's pretty cool how they're just clinging there. Didn't expect to see that.
Wow, that's something that you see in the desert, not here.
Wow, look at it go.
Amazing.
Right up the channel. Huh.
Where is it going? It's gonna have to turn again.
They're just doing military exercises.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow, look at that. We interrupt nature to bring you an air show. Wow. So we just reached the end of Humphrey Channel. We're just going to try to take a look up Toba Inlet. Still a lot of low cloud, but there's some really nice big mountains up there. Tried to go up there a few weeks ago, but it was very smoky. Looks like it's a lot nicer now. With all the rain we've had and the big storm, actually dropped a bit of snow on the peaks. Very pretty. Not many boats out here. We've just seen one catamaran and one aluminum kind of passenger boat in the last few hours. Well, there's where we came from, Homfray Channel. We'll just pan over this way and give you a look up Toba Inlet. It's looking gorgeous. Deep water fjord. There's a bunch of these along the BC coast. I think this is the fourth one north of the US border. Yeah, there's one of the waterfalls.